Welcome to a new chapter of The Christmas Secret, an original story created for this channel. If you enjoy immersive Christmas storytelling, I'd truly appreciate it if you like, follow, and subscribe. Now, let the magic begin. Run. Solena's voice cut through the clearing like a bell struck in warning. Alva didn't argue. She turned and ran, snow swirling wildly beneath her boots as the forest shifted around them. Loom sprinted ahead, surprisingly fast. This way. The lantern path is opening. Behind them, the shadows surged forward, no longer hesitant. Their dark forms stretched between the trees, tearing through frost and light alike. Alva's chest burned, not from fear alone, but from the growing energy inside her. The three shards pulsed together now, steady and warm, like a small hearth glowing in winter darkness. Don't slow down," Loom called. "They can feel your light." "I can feel it too," Alva shouted back. "It's stronger." The ground ahead shimmered as Solena raised her lantern. A glowing path unfolded beneath their feet, golden frost forming just in time for each step. The shadows hissed as they reached its edge, slowed by the light. For the first time, Alva glanced back. The massive shadow hesitated. It could follow, but not easily. A thrill sparked in her chest. "We're holding them off," she gasped. "Yes," Solena said, running beside her. "You are learning how to move with your light." The forest opened suddenly into a wide valley dusted with silver snow. Lanterns floated high above, suspended in the air like stars caught mid-fall. Their glow reflected in the snow, turning the valley into a living Christmas sky. Alva stumbled to a stop, breathless. "It's beautiful." "It's a crossing place," Solena said. "Have you ever see it?" Loom tugged Alva's sleeve urgently. "No stopping. Crossings don't stay open." The shadows reached the edge of the valley, spreading out, testing the air. They could feel her, stronger now than ever. Alva clenched her fists. "They won't stop chasing me, will they?" "No," Solena said gently. "But neither will the light stop answering you." The path ahead narrowed into a bridge of glowing frost suspended over darkness. Lanterns lined its edges, flickering softly. Alva swallowed. "That bridge doesn't look solid." Loom grinned nervously. "It's made of belief, so try to believe really hard." The first step onto the bridge made Alva's heart jump, but it held. Warmth surged through her chest. She took another step. The lanterns brightened. Behind them, the shadows surged forward again, faster this time. Solena raised her lantern high. "Alva, listen carefully. Once you cross this bridge, the forest will change. The next shard will not welcome you gently." Alva nodded, fear and excitement tangling together. "I'm ready." The bridge hummed beneath her feet. Halfway across, the shadow screamed, not in sound, but in pressure, slamming against the light barrier at the bridge's edge. Cracks of darkness spiderwebbed through the glow. Loom shouted, "Run faster!" Alva ran, and as she reached the far side of the bridge, the lanterns flared blindingly bright, and the forest behind them collapsed into shadow. Alva stumbled as the glowing bridge vanished behind them, dissolving into drifting sparks of light. The air felt different here, colder, sharper. The forest ahead was darker, the trees taller, their branches heavy with frost instead of glow. Loom skidded to a stop beside her. "Okay, good news. We made it. Bad news. This part of the forest does not like visitors." Solena slowed, lowering her lantern. Its light didn't spread as far anymore. "This is the outer winterwood," she said quietly. The light is thinner here. Alva hugged her arms around herself. I can feel that. The 3 shards inside her pulsed, still warm, but cautious now, like candles, shielding their flames from the wind. They moved forward carefully. Snow crunched beneath their feet for the first time since Alva entered the forest. The sound felt loud, exposed. I don't like the noise, Loom whispered. Noise attracts things. Like shadows? Alva asked. Like worse, Loom replied. A distant crack echoed through the trees. Alva froze. What was that? Solena's lantern flared slightly. Ice shifting. Or something walking? They pressed on until the trees thinned, revealing a frozen ravine ahead. A narrow stone path wound along its edge, half buried in snow. Below, darkness churned slowly, like a frozen storm trapped beneath ice. Alva peered down and shivered. That's a long way down. This path leads to the next shard, Selena said, but it tests resolve. Many turn back here. Alva squared her shoulders. I won't. As she stepped onto the path, the shards inside her responded. Warmth spread through her legs, steadying her balance. The stone beneath her boots glowed faintly, responding to her light. Loom smiled. See? It likes you. Halfway along the ravine, the temperature dropped suddenly. Frost crawled across the stone ahead of them. Too fast, too deliberate. Selena stopped short. Alva, stop! The frost thickened, rising into sharp, jagged shapes. From it, a figure began to form. Not shadow, not light, but something in between. Ice-blue eyes opened. Alva's breath caught. What is that? Selena lifted her lantern, tension in her voice. A Frostbound Guardian. Loom swallowed. Oh, that's not festive. The Guardian stepped forward, ice cracking with every movement. Its gaze locked onto Alva. You carry stolen light, it said, voice echoing like cracking ice. Alva stood her ground, heart pounding. I'm trying to return it. The Guardian tilted its head. Then prove you are worthy. The ravine wind howled. The path beneath them began to freeze solid, and the Guardian raised its arm. The Frostbound Guardian stepped closer, ice cracking beneath its feet. The ravine wind howled, throwing sharp flakes against Alva's face. The path beneath her boots froze solid, slick, and unforgiving. Prove you are worthy, the Guardian repeated. Alva swallowed. Her heart pounded, but the shards inside her didn't panic. They pulsed together, steady and warm, like a quiet reminder. I'm not here to steal, she said louder than she felt. I'm here to return what was lost. The Guardian studied her, ice-blue eyes unblinking. Then show me light that does not destroy. Alva closed her eyes for half a heartbeat. Not fear, not force. She thought of lanterns glowing in winter windows, of Selena's calm voice, of Loom's faith, of home. She lifted her hands. Light flowed, not bursting, not burning, but spreading gently, like candlelight across snow. The glow wrapped around her palms and drifted outward, touching the frozen stone. The ice beneath her softened. The wind quieted. The Guardian froze mid-step. Its icy form shimmered as the light brushed across it, not melting, but easing. Cracks sealed. The harsh blue in its eyes faded into something calmer. You choose balance, the Guardian said slowly, not domination. Alva held her breath, maintaining the glow. Her arms trembled, but she didn't stop. I choose to protect, she whispered. For a long moment, nothing happened. Then the Guardian lowered its arm. The frost retreated from the path, pulling back into stillness. The ravine wind softened to a low hum. The Guardian stepped aside. "Pass," it said, "and remember, a light that listens grows strongest." The figure dissolved into drifting frost, leaving behind silence and a faint glow ahead on the path. Loom exhaled loudly. "I did not expect that to work." Selena smiled softly. Neither did the Guardian. Alva's knees wobbled as the glow faded. She laughed breathlessly. "I didn't fight it. I listened." "And you won," Selena said. "That matters." Ahead, the path widened, and in the distance, a soft golden light flickered between the trees. Not a shard yet, but close. Alva took a steadying breath and stepped forward. Behind them, far across the ravine, something moved in the darkness, watching, learning. But for now, the path was open.